Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now the Los Angeles starters. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Iguodala in at the 2 guard. And for the Wizards, they've got Miller. And it's McAdoo in at the 5, roaming the paint. The season winding down here, Graham. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Now here's Miller. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Payton against White. To the paint. Back to Payton. Embiid, a screen on White. Payton attacking. The rebound by McAdoo. Irving looking around. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's Washington with the ball. Davis, the pass to Irving. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And there's the lob, and it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
He's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by Embiid.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
On the wing, Irving puts one up from 19. The rebound by Embiid. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Payton passes to Embiid. Miller pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Down low, Embiid. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Irving. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Payton against White. Payton passes to Towns. And it's powered home. Smith, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Payton. Here's Lever. And Irving powers it home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
McDaniels against Irving. McDaniels with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Hey, Brian. With all the teams working against the upcoming trade deadline, news tonight is about the Atlanta Hawks. They're elated by the news that multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic is joining the roster. And this blockbuster announcement provides a center who's a proven leader and a champion on the floor. And with his ability to pass, score, rebound, Jokic will be a game changer in how this team plays and competes for years to come.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Miller, a screen on Simmons. Lever. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Embiid. Towns comes in for Smith. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for McDaniels. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Iguodala. The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Screen by Leonard.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night. Free throw good, Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
He's off on the second. Now the Wizards in transition. Pass to Zubac. Here's Barnett. Knocks down the long J. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Washington. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
We've got Ivica Zubac, and it's Lever in at the point guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Zubac with a screen on Simmons. Lever passes to Zubac. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Simmons. Pass to Holmgren. Holiday with the ball. Back to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Simmons with the drive. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
There's the triple. Barnett can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Simmons. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Lever. Zubac with a screen on Simmons. Back to Davis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Shot clock at 2. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Embiid brings a double team. Miller finds Irving. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. To the middle. Outside McDaniels. Outside Payton. From downtown. Drills it from deep. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
Miller outside. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Payton. And that one's good. Payton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Wizards trail by 5. Miller outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's the pick. A little mid-range shot is up. Chalk up 2 there. White's got his second bucket on the night.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Embiid, a screen on White. Payton passes to Embiid. Whoa! Embiid with the slam!
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
White against Payton. White, the pass to Irving. The putback. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Picked by Smith. Payton passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Who that? Who that?
Tremendous finish. Pass to Boozer. Back to Miller. 24 seconds left in the first half. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And they had early success from them. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Away team foul. Joel Embiid.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington. And
That free throw good from Davis.
taking 2 shots.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Both free throws good from Davis.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Leonard for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball. You know it.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, I think for the Clippers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series. This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Ben Simmons is out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Towns in at the 4. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Outside Holiday. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Simmons drives in.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
White, the pass to Davis. Back to White. Pass to Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. White, the pass to Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Embiid passes to Towns. Embiid, a screen on Davis. Towns lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 6.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Back to White. And that one is hammered home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And that one's good. Simmons.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Outside Davis. White, the pass to Miller. Over Holiday. Miller can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Embiid, a screen on Irving. Leonard passes to Embiid. Here's Towns. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. He's off on that one. Davis with the defensive effort. And Davis has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Here's McAdoo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Washington shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Some changes for Los Angeles. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Embiid. Smith comes in for Towns. And Payton is subbed in for Ben Simmons. And he's good on the second.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Now here's Payton. He's closely guarded. Leonard looking around. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Leonard finds some space. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Miller from deep. Washington again can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Payton. That one goes in. Payton's got 7 points in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
36 seconds left in the third. Outside Irving. Here's Lever, guarded by Payton. Back to Irving. The 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. He's got 10. Here's Leonard. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Timeout, timeout. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Ivica Zubac, and it's White in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now. And Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons come
In the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus